I've found that when there's a problem, there are a couple different ways that people try to solve it. You ignore it, does nothing. You can complain about it to your neighbor, which some people absolutely love doing that. Then there are people who try to change it. They'll send an email, which is probably the least effective way, but it's still something. You can also do phone calls, which are a little bit more effective. And lastly, you can do in-person visits, which are definitely the most effective way to make sure things are moving. I'm just going to push all the buttons. I'm just going to push all of them. The first one I'm doing is the Ramstein Air Base Commander's Action Line. When you're trying to communicate with people in charge, it's really important that you show some respect. It doesn't mean that you don't have any disagreements with them. Social media and stuff, or like reality TV, kind of make it funny or quirky to be really pushy, to kind of be snarky and even rude. You're not going to get as much done. People in real life don't like working with people like that. Be nice. Be consistent. Keep pushing the button and letting them know. But that's going to work out a lot better in your favor. It's just a way of saying, hey, I'm not here to fight. I'm here to figure out. Air Base Command, though, I do need to give you a heads up. Like, something's weird with your website. This is supposed to be the action line, and there's supposed to be a place to write an email here, and it's completely gone. Anybody else who's looking to actually, put in things, if you scroll to the bottom and click on Contact Us, it brings you to the real page, which does have the contact form.
1 hour later.
Okay, I've pushed all the pretty buttons. I have talked to like 7 new friends now. I don't even know their names, but they're very nice people. I didn't have to wait on hold nearly as long as I thought I would have. They were really good at picking up the phone. High five, whoever is in charge of all that. And I've sent off 2 emails. As far as I know, I'm not going to get any follow-up because I'm not really in the line of hierarchy. This is a little bit different, but I can still follow up with them. I'll probably just call them back in 2 weeks after the new year. This is how change happens. It always takes longer than you think. Don't ever assume that it's because people are being lazy. Don't let that be your first assumption, because generally speaking, it's just people wanting to do their job and wanting to do a good job. So you just be friendly, you be persistent. Eventually, you're going to win. Okay, super cool developments have been happening with this intersection, actually. And I have a correction to make and really big high fives to give people, because this has been a group effort. I have to say how impressed I have been with wing safety, with the licensing and the Polizei, everybody who has been involved in this process. I have not had to wait on a waiting line more than 3 minutes. Most of the time, they answer like the moment I call. 1 ring, boom, they answer. When I needed to find a number, they would help me find the number if I asked them to. Like, they've been really great to work with. Like, fist bump, not a punch in the face, fist bump to everybody on that. You are so functional, and on top of that, my mind is blown. So I sent an email 4 days ago to Wing Safety to, just let them know about the traffic and ask them if they could do a traffic study. And they responded yesterday to let me know, hey, they're on top of it. They just had a meeting yesterday to discuss that flow of traffic. So they responded back to me. They got in touch and followed up. What? They're going to be implementing some new measures, possibly as early as next week. I'm super impressed with the follow-up, with the speed and the preciseness that they're doing that. Like, that just is unheard of. I am so legitimately impressed by these people. And lastly, I need to make a correction on the first video that I did, because The way that I understood that those broken weight lines, the yield lines went, is that you take turns one at a time according to, not by who gets there, but like whoever is on the right. I thought that it was just yielding to one vehicle, and I'm wrong. You yield to as many people who are waiting on the right as are there. I called the MPs and the Polizei just to get a clarification on this. And I recorded the video and got permission to share it, but I could not get it off my computer onto my phone. So here's a really crappy re-recording of that conversation.
Ma'am?
Yeah.
So honestly, since it's a four-way, it's uncontrolled. Germany falls under the right of way. So whoever's on the right has the right of way. So if there's two vehicles coming, whoever's on your right has the right of way to go. There's no priority road on that.
Okay, so do you think you yield to as many people who are waiting on the right? Is that how it goes then?
Yes, because whoever's on the right has priority.
Okay, yeah. But like if there are four people, I don't know, like when it's really busy, that like there are people at each like on each spot. So it's kind of, so you just kind of figure it out.
Well, yeah, so it kind of works similarly at a stop sign. If four individuals come at the stop sign at the same exact time, who goes first? It's whoever's on the right.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Same concept applies.
Okay. So if I'm like pulling up to this stop sign, there are four people, but like on my right, there are like 5 cars waiting on my right. Then I let all the people who are on my right go first, and then I can go.
Yeah, so it's a soft stop sign, but in essence, whoever's on the right, they all have priority before anybody else goes.
Okay, that's going to be very helpful explaining things. Thank you to all the people who commented and asked questions on my post, because that's how we were able to figure this all out. I really appreciate it, specifically Pete Hudson, Kristen Albee, Lauren Tyler, Stephanie Scott, Danny Graff, Brandy Boisclair, hope I said that right, Aaron Schmeet, I hope I said that right, Allison Murchison, Maria Aguilar, Melissa DeLuca, Jenny Lynn, and Kiara Anderson. Thank you. People who ask questions and who offer advice and ideas, man, we're going to make the world a better place. You rock.